What's good with the YouTube? It's your boy Otg Raysoo. Back with another video. But now though, finna react to that. Everything changed after cops opened his trunk. Damn, don't let me think. Don't let it be what I think it is.
It was a routine traffic stop until they checked the trunk.
How are y'all? Hey man, step back here and talk to me, please, sir. How are you, bud? Good, man. Look, I'm Austin Douglas State Police. The reason I stopped you, you're running behind an 18 wheeler, man. You were less than 2 car lengths from me, okay? You want to make sure there is somebody doing that, okay?
I was trying to get
Come off the road.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I got you. You got ID?
No, I don't have it on me. He's the one that's used that license plate. He's very sick right now, but
What's wrong with it?
he's just not feeling good. He can't focus.
Okay.
I don't have license, so we just pulled
don't
over.
have any kind of identification?
Yeah, I do. Listen,
That's fine. Let's go get it.
Can you about
Nick, come back here. Where you headed?
we're back to Nashville,
Okay, where from?
North Carolina.
You coming from North Carolina?
Yes, sir.
North Carolina's that way, buddy.
We took the other way. We
Huh?
went through Louisiana.
To go to
That's where they always catch motherfuckers on these traffic stops. Where you going? You say one location. It's that way. What the fuck did you go this way for? That shit. I know he like, damn. What the fuck? Should have said something else.
to go to Nashville from North Carolina?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
North Carolina and Tennessee are right next to each other. Considering they are currently in Louisiana, the driver's suggested pathing doesn't add up, as they'd have to drive an extra 14 hours to Louisiana just to turn around and drive back up north to Tennessee.
That don't make no sense. North Carolina's on the East Coast, buddy.
It does make sense. It's the same way.
Huh?
It's the same way.
You realize Louisiana's down here.
Yeah.
Nashville, Tennessee's right here. And North Carolina's over here.
My GPS took me this way, so you can check the GPS.
So you coming from North Carolina right now?
Yes, sir.
No joke. What was you doing in North Carolina?
Huh?
What was you doing in North Carolina?
Did I say North Carolina?
Yeah, what?
Oh, my fault.
What you trying to tell me?
My fault. I'm in Texas. My fault.
Holy moly,
My
buddy.
fault.
I'm like, holy shit.
Oh my god. I must say, did I say North Carolina? Oh, I meant to say Texas. Oh yeah, that boy's a fucking cow. Stop the cow.
That's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
What part of Texas?
Houston.
Okay. How long you been down there?
It's for 2 days.
Okay. You and your buddy?
Yeah.
Is this your car?
Yeah, that's my mom. She rented it for us.
I got you. What y'all do down in Houston?
Just party.
I got you. All right. Let me go holler at him. Give me just a minute. Make
Yes,
sure
sir.
you're not coming from North Carolina.
Yes,
Hang
sir.
out right there.
I'm
You
sorry.
good? You good? Hang out back there. Hey, any weapons in here? Nobody? Any guns or anything? Okay. How are you, buddy? What's going on, man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm just tired, man.
Tired? Party?
Partied all night, man.
I got you. Where y'all headed, buddy?
Nashville.
Huh?
Steve was headed to Nashville.
I got you. Where y'all coming from?
He's headed from
How long y'all down there?
Party for the day.
Party down there? Okay. The rental agreement in here?
His ass must have heard his ass. That's why he had the window down. Hey, he was kind of talking loud, but cars were coming by and shit, so you really can't really tell if you heard what he was saying though. But I feel like he heard a little bit because he got that shit spot on. But they really came from Houston. That nigga was just tripping, saying North Carolina. I don't know.
Y'all both from Nashville?
Yes, sir.
Where'd y'all stay when you were down there?
You stay in Pearland?
Huh?
Pearland?
Okay. With who? Somebody you knew or what?
Yeah, I got family down there, actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Give me just a second, okay? Where'd y'all stay at down there?
At a friend's house.
Okay. All right. Where at? In Houston or what? Yeah, I just hit Houston on the border side. I got you. Okay, give me just a second.
Hey, he a slick motherfucker. This cop right here, his ass. He a little slick motherfucker. He trying to be slick. I see what he doing.
Tell me something. Looking on here. The car was rented yesterday.
Yeah.
How was it rented yesterday and you were in Houston for a couple of days?
This will be make back the second day. We just left today.
Huh?
We just left today. This will be my second. We left today. And from Houston. I went up there the night before.
So it was picked up in Tennessee or it was picked up in Houston?
It was picked up in Tennessee. We went that night, partied.
That'd be last night.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where'd y'all party at on a Tuesday night?
At my friend's house.
Okay. I got you. I got you. How old are you, buddy?
I'm 20.
Okay. I got you. All right. Well, look. Come here. Do me a favor. All right. Look. Read through this for me, okay? What I'm asking is consent to search your vehicle, okay? But I want you to read through this to the fullest, all the way through, from this line all the way down to here, okay? We'll talk about the end of it whenever you get down there, okay? Read that.
Okay, well, do you want to search the vehicle?
I do not. No, sir. I do not.
All right, so do you have to search the vehicle?
I don't have to, no, sir. That's why I'm asking you to read this so I can get your consent.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it. Just read it. We'll talk about it after. All right. You understand what I'm asking?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You allow me to search it. If you consent and say, yes, you can search my vehicle, you sign right there. If you do not, you tell me no.
Okay. No, I know. There ain't no point of that because you didn't pull me over for that.
Okay. So no?
No.
Okay, that's fine, man. All right. That's why I get you to read it and get your consent. Now let me explain to you this. Okay. My buddy here I got out with me. He's a dog handler, okay? He's a canine handler. Dog sniffs for narcotics, okay?
Yep.
Josh. Talk with this man. Hop out for me, bud. My partner there is going to run his dog around the car, okay? You have any guns or anything on you? Any guns in the car? Hold on one second. Come here. Spin around. I ain't gonna hang out right there on my car.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let me tell you what just happened. I just asked him for consent to search the vehicle, allowed him to read a consent to search form. Okay, it fully explains who's searching the vehicle.
Yeah.
He refused to sign it, which means he does not want me to search the vehicle.
Right.
What I explained to him, my buddy that actually got out with me on the stop is our K9 handler, okay?
Okay.
He's going to run his narcotics dog around the car.
That's fine.
If he alerts to the vehicle, a proper call search the vehicle. If he does not, you'll get on up the road back to Nashville or wherever it is next you're going, okay? Or from North Carolina, whatever it is.
You never even left from Nashville.
Hey, look, I asked him, I said, hey, where are you coming from? He said, North Carolina. I said, where are you going? He said, Nashville. I said, you realize where you're at?
No,
He said, well, I'm telling you, it's where my GPS brought me. Look, he had me going, man. He said, I said, where are you going? He said, well, we going back to Nashville. I said, okay, where from? He said, well, North Carolina.
You gotta be.
I said, huh? I said, you realize Louisiana's right here, Nashville's right here, and North Carolina's right here. I said, you done screwed something up.
I used to live in Louisiana. Man.
Where at?
Lafayette for like 13 years.
Really? What'd you do down there?
Yeah, I lived there, man. I grew up there.
You grew up there? You lived there?
Yeah.
What made you move to Nashville?
Well, see, I just, my family had family problems. My mom moved around, so I moved to Houston. I moved to Pearland for like 2 years. Now I'm in Nashville, met this little
How old are you?
19.
Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
20. Okay.
So she just alerted on the vehicle. So she alerted on the driver's side door. So is there anything in there we need to be made aware of?
All right, cool.
Got some gloves?
I don't know what the fuck finna pop up in this car, but if it ain't nothing but some weed, they should have just said, yeah, it's a little bud or something in there. How they ass? I don't know. I feel like they still was probably gonna charge him, but I don't know. They probably wouldn't have though. It depends how much though. That's really all this about how much it is.
son.
That smell weird. That's horrible.
Just get that out of the way first.
At this moment, reports indicate the driver turns to the officer standing next to him and says, "Sir, you might as well go ahead and put us in handcuffs." The officer then asks him why, and he replies, "Because he's about to find some shit." The officers searching the vehicle then see the officer putting him in cuffs and go to assist before finishing their search.
What is it?
That's when you know you fucked up. Ain't no way. Yeah. He like, bro, we can't keep the guy act up no more, bro. Just put me in the handcuffs. Ain't no way. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Just put me in the handcuffs.
Hook him with your. Where's your at?
Okay.
Y'all both, yeah, the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be executed for the law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer.
Hey, let me call. Get that. Work that. Let me call Chris. Get it.
Boy, they got them bricks. Oh my god. That boy say, yeah, give me some. Boy, they asked for to get paid. Boy, they finna get a big lump sum off this damn case, boy. Damn, young nigga, 19, 20, moving shit like that.
Picture. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, bro. 10. Hey, were they just stacked in a book bag, Josh?
Yeah, them boys finna go do some time. Then in Louisiana, damn. How many? Probably 5 years for each break, 7 years for each break. Damn, that's a lot of time.
Yes, sir. We'll do. Bye.
What'd he say?
He said, "Let me call Matt Jones and
All the packages of cocaine were found to weigh approximately 25.55 pounds, including packaging with a street value of up to $2.3 million. The gun the passenger mentioned was found under his seat, removed, and placed in an evidence box.
$2.3 million? They had $2.3 million in their hand, possession. Them boys was finna hit up. They was finna come up. Instead, the police came up, boy, cause this one of the, I know this, whoever, them police officers that arrested their ass, that's one of their best case.
Box. After running the gun's serial number, it was confirmed to be stolen through the Nashville Metro Police Department. The driver, 20-year-old at the time, Jalen Thompson, was charged with following too close: operating a motor vehicle with no driver's license, possession with intent to distribute cocaine, possession of a firearm in the presence of a controlled dangerous substance, possession of a stolen firearm, and conspiracy to distribute a Schedule II controlled dangerous substance. The passenger, 19-year-old at the time, Derek Tips, who also was a convicted felon during the incident, was charged with possession with intent to distribute cocaine, possession of a firearm in the presence of a controlled dangerous substance, possession of a stolen firearm, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
Dude, that was a felon with a gun, with bricks. And the gun was stolen from the police department. It's crazy. These niggas, wow, what the fuck? Dumb and Dumber.
felon, and conspiracy to distribute a Schedule II controlled dangerous substance. In February 2023, both suspects took a plea deal, pleading guilty to possession with intent to distribute cocaine in exchange for the rest of their charges to be dropped. Jalen, the driver, was sentenced to 70 months, just under 6 years, in prison, while Derek, the passenger, who had a prior felony conviction, was sentenced to 10 years in prison. They will both be placed under supervised release for 5 years after they are released. Jalen will be 26 years old when he is released in 2028, and Derek will be 31 years old when he is released in 2033. Our team of
Dang, that wasn't really bad for all the shit that they had, but I don't advise nobody to do that shit. So we out.